Today, my topic for the presentation is Concept of Social Movements and Theories of Social Movements. Dear viewers, please watch the entire video. The video will be followed by MCQs based on the presentation. Let us first try to understand. Concept of Social Movements. Social movements are organized efforts by a group of individuals or organizations to promote or resist change in society. These movements often arise from shared grievances or a collective desire to address social, political, economic, or cultural issues. Social movements can range from localized protests to global campaigns, often employing non-institutional means to achieve their objectives. One collective action involves a group of individuals working together towards a common goal. Two shared grievances based on a sense of injustice or dissatisfaction with the current state of affairs. 3. Organized structure may include leaders, strategies, and resources to sustain the movement. 4. Goal-oriented, aimed at specific objectives such as policy changes or social awareness. 5. Sustained effort, unlike spontaneous protests, social movements are long-term and persistent. 1. Relative deprivation theory. This theory suggests that social movements emerge when individuals or groups perceive a gap between their actual conditions and their expectations. The sense of being deprived of something that others have, or that they believe they deserve, motivates them to organize and take collective action. Key aspects: perceived inequality. The focus is on the subjective perception of being deprived rather than objective deprivation. Comparison. People often compare themselves to others within their social context, leading to feelings of injustice. Emotional drive. Feelings of frustration, anger, or resentment act as catalysts for collective action. Examples: Civil rights movement in the US, African Americans, perceiving unequal access to rights and opportunities, organized to demand equality and justice. Arab Spring, people in several Middle Eastern countries mobilized against regimes they felt deprived them of democracy, freedom, and economic opportunities. Criticisms: it does not fully explain why some individuals or groups experiencing deprivation do not engage in social movements. Overlooks the importance of organizational factors and resources in sustaining movements. 2. Resource mobilization theory. This theory emphasizes the importance of resources, organization, and leadership in the development and success of social movements. It argues that grievances alone are not enough. Movements require resources to organize, strategize, and sustain efforts. Key aspects: types of resources, material, money, equipment. Human, leaders, volunteers. Social, networks, alliances. Role of leadership. Effective leaders are crucial for mobilizing resources and coordinating efforts. External support. Support from allies, such as other organizations, governments, or donors, can amplify a movement's reach and impact. Examples: women's suffrage movement mobilized funds, leaders, and publicity to secure voting rights for women. Labor union movements often relied on resources such as membership dues and alliances with political parties. Criticisms: it downplays the emotional and ideological motivations behind movements. Assumes access to resources is uniform, which may not be true in marginalized communities. This theory examines how the political environment influences the emergence, strategies, and outcomes of social movements. It argues that movements succeed when they exploit favorable political opportunities and respond effectively to threats. Key aspects: political opportunities. Movements arise when political conditions are favorable, such as weakness or division among elites. A decline in state repression. Increased access to political institutions. Threats: political threats, such as repression, can neither discourage movements or galvanize them into action. Dynamic interaction, movements and political systems interact, with each influencing the other. Examples: anti-apartheid movement gained momentum when international sanctions created political pressure on South Africa. Civil rights movement benefited from divisions within the US political system and the growing support of liberal politicians. Criticisms overemphasize external political factors and underestimates the agency of movement participants. Ignores cultural and ideological elements in shaping movements. This theory focuses on movements that emerge in post-industrial societies and address non-material issues such as identity, culture, and human rights. Unlike earlier movements that focused on economic or labor concerns, these movements emphasize personal and social identity, quality of life, and cultural change. Key aspects: post-industrial context arises in societies where material needs are largely met and people seek fulfillment in cultural and identity-based issues. Decentralized structure often lacks formal hierarchies, relying on grassroots organizing and digital platforms. Focus areas: environmentalism, feminism, LGBTQ+ rights, anti-globalization, and peace movements. Examples: environmental movement focuses on combating climate change, conserving biodiversity, and promoting sustainable practices. LGBTQ+ rights movement seeks cultural recognition and legal equality for diverse sexual orientations and gender identities. Criticisms overlooks the role of economic and political factors. May struggle to explain movements in developing countries where material grievances are still dominant. Comparison of theories: aspect, relative deprivation, resource mobilization, political process, new social movement, focus, perceived inequality, resources and organization, political opportunities, identity and cultural issues, driving factor, emotional grievances, material and human resources, political environment, cultural and identity factors, structure, spontaneous, organized, interaction with political system, decentralized. Key example: civil rights movement, labor unions, anti-apartheid movement, LGBTQ+ rights movement. Dear viewers, let us solve some important multiple choice questions from the presentation. 1. What is the primary focus of social movements? A. Maintaining social norms. B. Promoting or resisting social change. C. Establishing political parties. D. Strengthening cultural traditions. Answer: B2. Which theory explains social movements as a result of perceived inequalities? A. Political process theory. B. Resource mobilization theory. C. Relative deprivation theory. D. New social movement theory. Answer: C3. Resource mobilization theory emphasizes the importance of A. Grievances alone. B. Access to resources and organization. C. Political conditions. D. Cultural issues. Answer: B. 4. Which social movement theory highlights political opportunities? A. Relative deprivation theory. B. Resource mobilization theory. C. Political process theory. D. New social movement theory. Answer: C5. The new social movement theory focuses on A. Post-industrial society issues. B. Economic inequalities. C. Labor disputes. D. Nationalism. Answer: A6. Social movements often arise due to A. Spontaneous events. B. Shared grievances and dissatisfaction. C. Elite decisions. D. Media influence alone. Answer B. 7. A key characteristic of social movements is A. Short-term action. B. Individual effort. C. Collective and sustained action. D. Financial motives. Answer C8. What role does education play in social movements? A. Promotes awareness and empowerment. B. Focuses on maintaining order. C. Avoids societal issues. D. Reduces political opportunities. Answer A9. Which example best illustrates relative deprivation theory? A. Technological innovation movements. B. Demand for equal rights by marginalized groups. C. Creation of political parties. D. Formation of NGOs. Answer B. 10. What is critical for the success of social movements according to resource mobilization theory? A. Widespread grievances. B. Access to external and internal resources. C. Media coverage alone. D. International funding. Answer B11. The anti-apartheid movement is an example of A. New social movement theory. B. Political process theory. C. Resource mobilization theory. D. Relative deprivation theory. Answer B12. LGBTQ plus rights movement is best explained by A. Relative deprivation theory. B. New social movement theory. C. Resource mobilization theory. D. Political process theory. Answer B. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Education and Teacher Education.